Hey ladies, Pam asked me to just talk a little bit about my home party that I did last night. It was the first one I've done since I joined in May, and it went relatively well, I guess. I went and I had some time to get everything set up on a table. I wish I had taken a picture, but I didn't. So I just took all of the makeup that I have already and set that all out on display. Pam had a good suggestion to put everything that's in the new presenter kit in the box so that they have a visual of what they get for joining. I didn't have the samples, which I really wish that I would have had, just for color selecting. It's a lot easier and nice to hand out. But I had the catalogs that every person could go through, that I handed out as I was going through everything, and then I have pictures that I'll show you. So I just kind of outlined what I wanted to go over. I started out by introducing myself. I already knew pretty much everyone there, so it was a little bit easier. Um, but then I had already been introduced to them, but next I would have, gone around and had everyone introduce themselves, maybe say something interesting and their familiarity if they know Unique, if they've ever used it before. So I kind of skipped that part and just talked about myself and why I joined Unique. So I kind of threw in a couple of plugs about how easy it is, that you don't need to have inventory. And I tried Mary Kay actually while I was in college, and that did not go very well. So I got to tell a little bit about why that didn't work for me and why Unique is different and how that it is working for me. So after that, I went right into a demo. Another suggestion from Pam, because I really wanted to show the water resistance. And I have a couple of videos where I'm splashing my face and one where I'm underwater, but I didn't know how to do that in person. So she suggested bringing a spray bottle. So I just had a water bottle and I took off my glasses and sprayed my face with the water, had it dripping down. Make sure you have a towel if you do that. Luckily, she had one readily available because I really sprayed my face to show how the mascara is. Okay, so I got cut off there because I ran out of space, so I had to make a little bit of room on my phone. Um, but I was just talking about the removal, or no, the water resistance. So I sprayed to show how that worked, and then it naturally progressed into them asking questions about, well, if it stays on that well, how do you get it off? So then I was able to transition into the removal and show them how I just use my Kirkland Costco brand makeup. They're not even makeup remover, they're just facial cleansing wipes, and it just wipes right off. So that's a nice way to explain that it can come off with whatever makeup remover they use. So then, after I did that, so obviously I went in wearing the mascara and my full face, and then I wiped everything off and got to start over. And then I got to showcase and do makeover on myself. And this took the most amount of time because, of course, everyone wanted to try everything that I had. So I had cotton balls and Q-tips and applicators so that they could test out the concealer, foundations, eyeshadows, and the lip stains and glosses and all of that. Um, I did not let them do the mascara because I wasn't comfortable sharing my own and I didn't have the disposable applicators. I had one extra, and so I offered if someone wanted to buy it and they could share that and I'll try it out. That would have been an option. None of them went for it, but in another party I could see that going well. So I put together a binder, which was really helpful in this part. So I had, first of all, I have my color color matching thingy there. And I have all this information. This part I didn't use as much. These are just all of the information about the new products that came out. But then I found these files of, they're actually posters of all these products. So there's one for skin, there's one for face, and that has all of the different foundation colors and blushers, bronzers, then the eyes so that they can see the cream shadow colors, especially the things that I don't have, the pigments, liner pencils. There's one for lips with all the lipsticks, pencils, lip gloss stain, some of the tools. So I use this part a lot. Then I printed out the kudos. I just threw together a couple of graphics and the one that I made. Then these I had for my own notes, but I printed the presenter kit and everything that's in it and all of that. The compensation plan, the party rewards, so all this for easy reference. The mission, the little blurb that they have on the website about naturally based, using nature, nature loves science. And this, I didn't really get into the foundation because I don't know a whole lot about that, but then these are the order forms from the unique presenters only group. So I just printed those off from there. And I don't remember where I found this bulk order form, but that's something that you could give the hostess if she is interested in putting together a bulk order to save shipping on everyone. And especially for home parties, you know that everyone is local. Then, along with the manual or the catalogs, I also have this face sheet that I found online, and I added my business card on there so that they could take notes on the colors that they liked. And I didn't do a like tutorial on how to apply the, eyeshadows and stuff like that because I'm still learning that myself. So that's kind of my reference binder that I put together. And so having that and the catalogs were a big help so that they had the visuals that they could go off of. I wish that I had a few more pictures to help with color picking. Like there are a couple of foundation images that list which colors go best with which skin type and how to best choose colors for you. And then like as far as lip colors and eyeshadow. Okay, hopefully this is the last time I'll have to restart my video. Just to wrap up quick, at the end of my home party, I finished it off. I can't remember if I got cut off before I explained that I do the hostess incentive if she finds 3 guests from her party to host a party of their own, then I will gift her a free mascara or other $30 item. So I talked about that, and then I talked about a little bit more about the presenter kit and what you all get in the kit and for joining, the 20% back to start out with, no auto ships, no inventory, no fees for the website and stuff like that. So my hostess was actually interested in joining, so we'll see if she follows through with that. I'll have to follow up with her. And I handed out my business cards and then just kind of wrapped up and had the order forms available at the end so that they could fill those out. I should have handed out the order forms earlier along with that sheet that they took notes on so that they could sort of mark off what they're interested in as we went along and then have that ready at the end. Other than that, I think it went pretty well. I'm not really sure how to cut down on the time because it did take about 4 hours, so that got kind of late. So I probably would want to maybe cut down on the sampling time somehow. But I'm open to suggestions on how to do that. I'll have to give it some more thought. But that is how my first home party went. So hopefully that helps you. Thanks. Bye.